Loki. The god of mischief will step out of his brother's shadow and into his own series on Disney Plus in May of next year. The great Tom Hiddleston returns as Loki and is joined in the series by Owen Wilson, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Sophia DiMartino, Mumni Mosaku, and Richard E. Grant. As with our other shows coming to Disney Plus, we want to try something a little different. Explore a new genre for us at Marvel Studios. So we've put Loki in the center of his own crime thriller. If that sounds a little unusual or confusing, don't worry, Loki is just as confused. Here's the very first look at Loki.
What's going on, everyone? It's Sam. Welcome back to the channel and another part of the Marvel Disney Investor Day breakdown. Let's talk about Loki. Let's go. All right, first things first. When this show was first announced, I wasn't that interested in it, just because I felt like Loki had his full arc. And so getting him back, it was a plus, but it was like, do we really need a show? I mean, you can probably fit in a more important character at this point.
Yeah, and one of my main concerns too, right off the bat, was where we left it. I mean, why would we want to care about this character if it's a completely different timeline, right? I mean, that, like, based on the time rules that they set up, Loki really isn't a part of the universe anymore. The universe that we're in, at least 613. Am I wrong about that?
616, but
616. Sorry. Wow.
No, you're right. I mean, technically, this show is going to get a very into the time. I want to know if it's actually about time travel or if it's about the multiverse, right? Because that's two different things, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so I think what it's going to do is, and you can kind of see, like, when in the trailer, the first scene, back to Endgame, first of all, I was hyped seeing that. He touches,
just kind of giving everybody a refresher.
And it's been 2 years, and the question is, okay, where did he actually teleport to? And that's the first thing you see. It's just boom. Like, just flying through the fucking universe. And
just in a desert?
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? I mean, his reaction is gold, by the way. I mean, he's more confused. He kind of looked like me when I watched it. I was so confused. Where was he?
You noticed, right, that, so this gets into his plot. Maybe not his plot. Actually, it could be his plot, because he's the god of mischief. But when he wakes up in the desert, did that not look exactly like the Iron Man scene?
Oh, it kind of did. Wow.
And so the question is now, is he following in the Iron Man arc? Where, like, this is like a redemption, different version of himself, and he finds himself throughout this. Because what I think is going to happen in this show, Richard E. Grant is playing what we think is called the Classic Loki. So, like, the older version of him, like a wise version, kind of more evil, who's taken over in a way. Then you have Kid Loki. Then you have Lady Loki, which is like a reincarnation of himself. I think there's going to be probably a couple other versions of him. And I think what the TVA is going to make him do is, because they're the protectors of different timelines, right? I think they're going to make him actually chase himself.
No way.
In ways, or maybe like Classic Loki is the actual villain and like chase himself throughout these different periods in time and stuff and try to alter them to take him out of it to clean up those timelines. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's a really cool kind of thing.
Yeah, like, I mean, I didn't even think about that. I mean, yeah, wow, you just kind of blew my mind. Just going in with the TVA, like, I'm glad we actually see them now. We're not crazy. I mean, it's pretty much confirmed, but it's nice to say, for them to say, like, Time Variance Authority, like, we know them. We kind of know what to expect. You probably more than me, but, I mean, we're going to be traveling throughout, the United States history. I'm assuming we're going to be recreating a lot of famous events.
D.B. Cooper?
I mean, D.B. Cooper was the main one that we saw.
That was sick.
I'm sure there's... Yeah, that was awesome. I noticed that pretty fast. One thing about that scene is that it does indicate that Thor and Heimdall may be in the show. Am I wrong about that?
No, they're 100% in it. They're 100%.
Do you think they're playing older versions of themselves pre-Thanos? I mean, they have to be.
I don't know.
Unless he comes back to our timeline. That's the thing. So confusing.
Oh, so that's the thing too. Yeah, which Thor are we going to be seeing here? Which Odin? Like, when he says it, he looks like he's mad at them, but why would they take him in through the Bifrost if they were fighting? You know what I mean?
I have no idea.
Maybe Thor
It's
finds
just,
him somehow. I don't have no idea how this is gonna pan out.
I
And it's
mean, it
crazy.
indicates the crazy part is that Heimdall is dead. Duh.
Well, not in that
Yeah,
timeline.
but that would mean that it's in the original timeline. So that means that we're gonna see a different version of Thor. We have to.
Yeah,
It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna see Chris Hemsworth come back. He has to.
that's gonna be sick. And it's probably like, I don't know. I feel like it can't be more than a cameo, right? In a way, like it's probably be like a couple scenes maybe towards the end of the show.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly have no idea. If he's flying in and out of timelines, he might just bail on them. I mean, who knows?
Another thing to note here is Lady Sif, Jamie Alexander, has confirmed, and she actually did. She was in a
Really?
podcast with someone, and she was asked the question of what's the armor like, and she goes, "Oh well, I had to wear a corset and like this other piece of metal," and she said like now, and then she was like, well, I meant like the other time," and then she just stopped talking. So she basically confirmed that she's coming back. She was in Atlanta filming, where that was Loki was, so she's gonna be in the Loki show first.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, it's like first she went to Agents of Shield, and now she's on her way to another Marvel project. I'm glad she's sticking around. I mean, her character kind of been teased, with some character development, and I'd really like to see that
Could she
stretched out. Maybe
become?
this is the place to do it.
Could she become Valkyrie's queen? Maybe, because technically Valkyrie is kind of her role in Thor's character arc so far.
Okay.
In a way, there's a little bit of
What do you
overlap.
explain?
Because Lady Sif is like big in the comics, like she's like Thor's girl in a way, and so
No, I know that.
yeah, and so like Valkyrie's kind of been like the sidekick to Thor, where really it should be Lady Sif, and so bringing her back, I think,
Oh.
because you see what I mean, like she kind of took the place, and so I think it'd be cool to come back and play like, because she's not gonna come back for, if she's coming back now, it's for a few projects, so I can see her becoming like the queen or I don't know, something within New Asgard and kind of that motion. I mean, we don't even know where she is. We didn't even know she survived.
Yeah. And we don't even know even where to start with this show. I mean, we're guessing for a lot of it.
This show looks so unique. I mean, the one scene looks insane. So you have a post-apocalyptic New York. You can actually see the Avengers Tower in the background over to the right side of the screen. I'll point it out here on the screen. There's a teaser to Mephisto. So there's a scene where Owen Wilson's character, who's Morbius, is basically like he's an agent of the TVA. So he's going to be like Loki's kind of
Guide.
yeah, like as he guides him through the TVA, which I didn't know how I felt about Owen Wilson in the MCU. And
I love it.
I honestly liked it a lot.
He's like a bureaucrat. He's like I don't even know how to explain it. It just feels like, I don't know.
It was great.
I love it. I love what he's going for. I love how they're probably going to play off each other so well comedically. And he's going to be pretty powerful, I bet. I mean, we're probably going to he's going to be a main character. Am I wrong?
Yeah. No, he is like a main character. Yeah, he's top 3.
Yeah. That's going to be awesome. I'm going to love to see that. I mean, you wonder how they keep getting all these actors, and now they're getting them for TV shows too. I mean, it's insane. I'm so excited for this show. So excited.
Yeah, it's skyrocketed up my board. I mean, it looks so unique. It's crazy. There's a frame where you can see it looks like Earth has blown up or the moon maybe, like deep in the future.
Yeah. After Quake.
Yeah, I actually thought about that too. That's funny.
That's crazy. Deep cut. If you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you'll get that one.
Yes, sir. Season 5.
Yep.
And then this ties into Thor 4 too. Like Christian Bale has been confirmed as Gore the God Butcher, which is nuts.
That's going to be crazy. How do they get him?
I know, because he, after like Batman and stuff, he basically said like, I'm not ever doing a superhero movie again, or if I am, I mean, the good thing is I think he said he wasn't going to sign a contract to where he had to do multiple movies. So
yeah, so he might be on his way out.
Yeah, I mean, Gore might be
kind of like Hela.
Yeah,
I mean, in a lot of ways, kind of like Cate Blanchett coming in, killing it, and then getting the fuck out.
I mean, she said she would actually want to come back and do another one.
Yeah.
But, her character, what do you bring her back for now? You know what I mean? Like, people always say, we should bring back this character and that character. But, like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, they don't all fit into the story at this point.
Yeah. I agree, and especially since she got stabbed in the head by a giant fire sword. That'll do it.
Yep, that's true. Thor 4, I'm very excited. Love and Thunder. Kevin Feige did say that it's going to be filming soon, and I'm excited. I think that's really
Do we see Loki in it? Do we see Loki tie into Thor?
Yes, Loki is, I think, pretty much confirmed to be in it.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Imagine that's actually the scene they show in the trailer is the last clip of the Loki show, him being pulled by Thor.
Imagine. Oh my god.
I'd be kind of pissed in a way almost, but like we have no idea now.
Yeah, they wouldn't have ruined it. Come on.
Get it? Because like he's gone forever, like DB Cooper.
Yeah, he literally gets beamed into the next movie. That's how Thor 4 starts. Just Thor like screaming at Loki at the Bifrost. Heimdall resurrected from the dead. I don't think it's gonna happen.
It'd be so wild. And then one more thing to talk about real quick. People think that Black Widow's in the trailer. That's actually just Lady Loki. Now I know people are like, oh, it looks like Vormir. Black Widow's dead. Okay, I think that's kind of it.
Yeah, and we're getting her movie. It's gonna be a bonus, but it's gonna be back in time.
Yeah. Other than that, if you did like the video, subscribe, like. Drop your comments down below. Let us know what you think about the Loki show. For me, it bumped way up. I don't know. How much did it go up for you?
I mean, now it's one of the ones I'm most excited for.
That's hype. I love it. I'm excited. Other than that, though, I'm another Marvel guy, and we'll catch you on the blip.